Working as intended.
Poco, 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 poco. Alright, will this be the day that we finish A Realm Reborn? Nope, because we're just like halfway through the quests. I can't even remember when you get staff roll. I can't remember if it's staff roll from beating this thing or going all the way to the end of A Realm Reborn. Anyways, we gotta go here. Get an extra 100 poetics. The Porta Decumana. I'm gonna deck this ultimate weapon in the face. Alright, start with a cutscene? Yes. Hello, big machine thingy. This usually beats the fight in the Praetorium. Now it gets its own. Need my fairy. We need epic music for this fight. I usually keep bosses my focus target. Earth and Fury. Give everybody a hot to heal that up. Looks like the tank missed it. Looks like the Marauder got hit by it. I think it'd be funny if one of the NPCs got just yeeted into the wall. There's a lot of Titan attacks going on. They've got a lot of hit points. Either that or NPC DPS sucks. Next phase. Everyone's getting jailed. It's like, this doesn't look good. Thanks, Mama. My foe's darkness clad in steel, thou triumph, thou must look to the light. Titan's essence torn from the Ultima weapon. That's right, no more Titan shit from you. Garuda time. Eye of the Storm. Nightmares from progging Uwu. I see what you did there. Gonna keep repeating the same thing. Move to a different spot, go again. The wind is at my beck and call. Vortex barrier. Not can pierce the raging tempest. It's gonna get stolen from you again. Once more, crystal barrier. Look to the light to vanquish the darkness. That's right. Fuck you, ultimate weapon. Bye, Garuda. Garuda as well. Impossible. Next phase. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Alright, what Ifrit abilities do you do? Of course you're gonna do Radiant Plume. You do the dashes too? No, you do a knockback apparently. That's cheeky. Look, there's not a lot of damage going out. So this is the strength of the Ehcatl Slayer. Rude! Not what remain of you, but ash. Guess I can still damage you now. Yield not to the darkness, my child. Pray to the crystal with all thy being. I'm too busy throwing ruins. Bye, Ifrit. You won't touch my comrades! Thanks, Marauder. How are you doing this? LB2. Cutscene mid-fight. Why is my enemy still? Because you're not doing too much damage and because of Mama Crystal? Yes. Fucking Shanks barges in again. You need a hammer of darkness?
前たちに明かしていない本来の力、究極の武器がある。
Yeah, the spell Ultima.
究極の武器。
古代アラウ帝国の超文明ですら、その表層しか解明できなかったアルテマウェポンのコア、黒星石サビク。そのコアの中にはある魔法が秘められていてな。
Now we get to see its final form.
魔法だと。
その名は究極魔法アルテマ。万神たちを吸収したのもこの本来の力を取り戻させるために過ぎぬ。これこそがアルテマウェポンの真の力。
Then later in the game you fight Kefka and he's just like, yeah, Ultima. He's like, I can do it too. You just try to swipe him?
私の考えはもとより変わらぬ。真なる神の復活、これだけだ。
Screw you, Laha bread.
アルテマウェポン、我が真なる神の一端を見せてみろ。
Big blue explosion. Explosion!
水な生命の色、七つの扉開き、力の塔の天に至る。アルテマ
Explosion! No, the ships! Well, shit. So does it make a checkpoint in the fight? I'm not sure if anybody has ever died at this point. Actually, I'm sure somebody has. Regrets?
さすがにこの者の身を守るので精一杯だったらしいな。ハイデリンよ。ガイウス・バン・バエサル、貴様の望む力は与えた。さあ、思う存分戦うがいい。
We'll talk later. Alright, next phase. After Higo Seijiro just fucking pieced out. Voice actor for La Habra has to be pretty old by now. He's like 75 years old now, I think. I remember he used to do a lot of anime back in the 90s. Alright, well you don't have your friend Jet Li with you anymore, so it's just us. Yeah, the voice actor for La Habra does all of Jet Li's dubbing roles. Oh, you got filled to full hit points. That's not fair. I'm firing my homing lasers. Tank's like, ow. If you want to do the ultimate, you can learn most of the mechanics, a bunch of the mechanics here. I need to put my pet bar out so I can place my fair. Tank Purge. Etheric Boom. Knockback. Help me touch some balls. Those balls don't even hurt that much. Oh, we get a song with Big Fat Tacos. Laser. I think I've done this fight like once since it changed. This is most unexpected. You are possess a great might, this I will allow. Yours is not the might of a ruler. Such is the difference between us, the difference that will assure my victory. Get out of the way, the Citadel Buster. Barrier. Nothing surprising mechanically wise though. I feel like Rataden had just as hard mechanics. Explosions. Why no Citadel Buster this time? That's not an AoE in this fight. The hardest part about this fight is his health pool. We get another ethereal boom in this fight. We just get lines and lasers all day long. Shield in the middle. Oh no, Ultima. How much destruction must be right before you are sated. I have not the strength to shield thee again. At least you guys could do this, LB. There we go. Really not gonna let the melee do it? Can you imagine being a non-DPS healer and failing this DPS check? With the, with the little, extra guys? Detonation in 20 seconds. I win! Oh, again, another level. Whee! Ejected! Ultima was like, get the fuck out of me. You gonna lecture me again? Shut up. Explosion. Did it. Do I cheer? No, no hooray. She's like, that was hard fought. Alright, thanks party of NPCs. Alright, you want to tangle with me now? Pathetic.
様が力を求めたからこそアルテマウェポンをそして究極魔法アルテマを授けたという
And you still lost.
所詮は
And still you failed.
この程度のものとは
If you want something done properly, you have to do it yourself.
この星の断りは乱れている。このままではいずれこの星のみならず物質界、エーテル界、世界をなすすべての法則が乱れるであろう。そしてそれは星に救う病巣ハイデリンが元凶。母なる星を守るためには病巣を焼き払い断りを正さねばならない。そのためには
Don't you badmouth my mommy, Crystal.
再臨するほかない。我らアシエンの主絶対の神の再臨にはこの地により大きな混沌が必要となる。そのためには神を狩るお前たちの力が邪魔となるのだ。この黒き城と共に消えるがいい。
Alright, now I get to fight you. And then it's just like, no, you have to go up to the instance and confront La Habria. What's up, you dick? He's like staring at me. He's like, what are you doing? What is this Lalafell doing? Poko, 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 poko. Boink, 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 boink. You want to fight? Alright, Jet Li, let's do this. Now this fight has changed too. Alright, this is a multi-phase fight too now, I think. This is new to me. But I don't get a party. Ow. Ancient Fire 3. That's rude. Why do I move so fast? End of days. Fire in your laser. That's a big laser. I also have a lot of hit points. Night burn. What this? Ow! Fire sphere. This looks like a safe spot over here. Ancient eruption. That's kind of rude. Cleanse all in the name of the one true god. Exoflares from the middle. More fire sphere. That's the spirit. Oh, that's convenient. That is a big cone. Those tainted by light cannot be suffered to live. Go forth, my shadows. Ooh, what are these? Oh my god, there's so many lasers. Uh-oh, double. It's gonna hit me twice. Ow. Ow! Fires of creation, arise. Whoa. I guess I should have been killing them one at a time. That's ominous. Big fucking dark ball. Ow. Heroes is always a vain struggle. Bye. I'm not dead yet. This is why you should always check to make sure your enemy is dead. Yay, crystals! Re-raise! Alright, Labria, come back. Damn you, Heidelin. No matter blessing or no, you imperfect beings cannot hope to defeat me. I really got some of my fairy again. Triple. Ow. Ow. That hits for significant. Oh, I have way more hit points. That's why. Alright, where is the safe spot now? Center. Dodge the lasers. You don't get a lot of time to dodge that. Is it just me or am I hitting harder? I know that if I should so too will the mortal within whose flesh I reside. No, must save him. Mark not the dark meaning of subtle words. Only light may banish the darkness. Dark thunder. And find the safe spots. I feel like I'm doing way more damage. Drop these circles in better spots. Dodge the exoflares. The fire's lit. Whoa. That's rude. You're making really convenient spots for me. You know that, right? Don't feel like getting knocked back. Oh, who guess who's getting fucked up? This is Splendoraxia, you asshole. I saw you casting triple there. It's like I'm winning this hit point fight. And now we're fighting in space? Oh, ultimate move? Are you about to get fucked up? Oh, it'd be great if I just slapped him with the book. Light explosion! That's right, asshole, you fuck off. Nani? Nani the fuck is going on? Oh, hello! It's one of those moments where it's probably like, oh, shit. Oh, we're gonna Captain Power punch you in the face? Captain Planet punch you in the face? Is that light? Bye! And we saved our friend. Get our overworked friend back. That's right, Scions are a black company. It's not looking very good here. Where's our ride out when you need it? There it is. Hi, friend robot armor. What's up, best robot friend? Robot waifu. I'm just carrying him along as luggage. That's right, everything you worked for is burning! It's not automatic here. Explosions. Magitech runs faster than explosions. Don't think, feel.
クリスタルに導かれし光の戦士よ、あなたの心の輝きにより闇は払われました。ですがこの星に根付く闇はすべて失われたわけではありません。
It does lingereth.
深淵に潜む闇の神、かの者を消し去らない神、世界から闇が消えることはないでしょう。 しかし光の意志はエオルゼアに息吹きました。
So where's my character? It's like too small.
この光の目はいずれ大樹となり、この地を、この星を救うでしょう。あなたに感謝と祝福を、光の戦士よ。次はあなたが導くのです。エオルゼア。
It's like go forth and do side quests. Run away!
報告します。ソーダ島全体撤収完了。同じく不滅隊撤退完了。メルウィブ提督、国家団も全員無事でさ。
No casualties at all in this war? It was a war, there had to be some casualties.
あいつはまだなのか。
I'm the main character, it'll be fine.
連絡はないのか。ダメだ。リンクシェルにも応じねえ。
くそー、ダメなのか。諦めちゃダメだ。祈りましょう。
Don't give up!
無事に脱出してくるの。シド殿、今からでもエンタープライズを出せませんか。
With all those explosions going on?
あの冒険者とここにいる暁の決命は今の時代を生きる光の戦士たちなのです。私たちはもう二度と光の戦士たちを失ってはなりません。
分かっていますって。しかし無茶だ。あの爆発なんですよ。どうすればよいのだ。
光よ、クリスタルよ、どうかあの人を導いて。
願いなさい。そしてあのものを思うのです。強く強く。
来た。見ろ。
Look, it's me and my armor! Just in time!
光の戦士よ。
しゃあ、戻ってきやがったぜ。
Oh no, armor! Oh no, Magitech waifu!
サンクレットも一緒だ。やったぜ。よかった。おかえり。
Tadaima! Back in more donuts?
あの時はどうなることかと思ってさ。はいはい、だいたいイダのせいだよ。本当によかったわ。
I do get staff roll now.
忙しそうだな、牛親父。
Huh? It's gonna get busy.
猛将も殿下の前では型なしだな。
天使いアシエンか。ここに来て我々の歴史に介入するつもりとは。サンクレットの闇のクリスタルは破壊された。しかし奴らがこれで滅
Yeah, what a bunch of assholes.
奴らの真の目的とは何なのだ。そして絶対の神とは一体。まだ戦いの火種は消えていないということか。
Every person has 4 voice actors. Welcome back, overworked person.
おじいさまが理想に掲げた真の平和への第一歩なのだから。
我々は帝国の切り札アルテマウェポンを撃退し、闇の勢力アッシェンを退けた。
I'm sure peace will last forever.
の危機は回避されたと言えよう。
これらは賢者ルイゾアの意志を継いだ暁の血命と、そこに加わった一人の冒険者の活躍によるものだ。
私たちは見失っていた国の垣根を越えた絆の力を。私たちは気づかされた困難に立ち向かう勇気を。
エオルゼアはまだ多くの問題を抱えている。猛威を振るう万神万族の問題、各々の国内問題もまたしかり。
And due to this war, there's probably a lot of paperwork too. I mean, we didn't see the body.
暁の血命がある限り、
そこに冒険者がいる限り、私たちはこの困難に立ち向かっていけると信じています。
いつの間にか我々は自分が語り引き守っていくのは自国の民だけだと思い込んでいた。
しかし私たちはおのおの
Voice actor Ken.
前にエオルゼアに生きています。この神々に愛されし地エオルゼアが平和でないと国など意味がないということに気づかされたのです。
我々はグランドカンパニーの名士として話し合った。グランドカンパニーはそれぞれ
Nice speech. Can I go do a bunch of quests now? I got like 15 more dungeons are gonna open up.
今すぐには動けないかもしれない。しかし近い未来、それは国家や民族といった枠を超えた一つの意志としてまとまっていくと信じています。グランドカンパニーエオルゼアとして。
5年前のカルテノーの戦い、そしてそれより始まった第7連戦。
Biggs' voice actor, go Inoue yourself.
これは忘れてはならない事実だ。犠牲者に再度哀悼の意を示そう。しかし我々は生きている。ここに立っている。
Maria Issa, why does that sound familiar?
思いを無駄にしないためにも我々は前に進もう。
絆は一人の冒険者のもとに集いし、光の戦士たちによって結ばれた。
これからの新しいエオルゼアは他の誰でもない君たちが作っていく。
私たちがこれまで生きてきた第6勢力は第7零祭をもって終焉しました。第7零祭もまた人々が絆を深め合い終焉を迎えるのです。
Friendship.
今我々は第7零祭の終焉を、そして今ここに新しい時代の幕開けを、第7勢力元年を宣言するものである。
What does the 7th Astral Era bring? 80 main story quests. There used to be 100. Hooray! And now you get staff roll. You get pictures. You can pause it. That's kind of neat. We'll skip it because we don't have like 50 minutes here. Meteor survivors. So you can get to go through all the people from what, 1.0? There is a lot of staff roll. Accidentally opened up the log window. I got it, we're partying hard. Uh-oh. Opposite of Mama Crystal. It's like goddamn sleep paralysis. How long is this party going to drag on?
しかし何が原因かもわからないのでは。大変です。晩神が新たな晩神が活動を開始した報告がありました。
They didn't even give a warning where it's just like, you have a lot of cutscenes to go through, better set aside some time. I think the first game I ever saw that in was Xenogears. That doesn't sound good. There are a lot of assholes meeting here.
Ehcatl, Starbuches Mubuto, Chion Ricaz, the Pose Rido Biar.
Praise the not sun. Well, there's a lot of assholes. All aboard the ZODI-ARK. More cutscenes. And thus did dawn break on A Realm Reborn. But where there is light, there is always shadow. Alright, all done. Speak with Minfilia. Clap! Clap! Hooray! Oh, they start clapping again. Everybody's clapping. Everybody's got the clap. Everybody's so happy. Where's our accountant at? Oh well. Hey Alfie! I'm at fucking level 52 already. Alright, new adventures. Alright, bye. The Archons have conducted preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggest that a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the aether, a pattern observed only once before in history, 5 years ago to be precise. I should like to think in mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice, we have delivered orders from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals, and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions, yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. Alright. I get the armor identification key from my wife, Magitech. A thin rectangular piece of what appears to be ceramic. Placing it near your suit of Magitech armor will magically bring the machine to life. And a free Fantasia. Flying unlocked. You can now fly a mountain in Lenosia, Thanel in the Black Shroud, Korthos Central Highlands, and more donuts. To take flight, simply jump while mounted. Warrior of Light. And mount speed increased. You have a side quest, a recurring problem. Players needed your talents for a re-emerging primal problem. No reward. So now the side quests begin. I know Scarce had a chance to rest, but I'm afraid there is still work to do. The Ultimate Weapon's destruction to its seam has served to embolden the beastmen who now seek to call their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Exile, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites, and that is but the half of it. Much to dismay, all three tribes are somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something? Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. So you're going to need 8 people to fight them. Far, far stronger. The previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with vengeance in the wake of the Ultimate Weapon's made an appearance. You'll remember that as the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. Should you really be working? Shouldn't you be resting? The Grand Companies are aware of the potential of a primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded they will needs turn to us once more, to thee. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe, yet much and more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission? Sure. Yeah, my thanks. I truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Thancred. With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe my life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Hooray! Thancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. You must take it one sure step at a time. Your ranger has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Alright. Side quests. I'll do the main story once I get some side quests done. What's up, you're in danger? Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and the primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beastman, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Amalja, who have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. Alright. If it bleeds, we can kill it. So these are the hard mode versions of the primals, right? More unlocks. Hi, Secretary. The answer may have been baited, but there is no end to work we Scions do. In our unique ways, may every one of us continue striving to make it better, or is he out? Alright, what have we got out here? More unlocks. Whitebeard. Nothing like staring out of the sea to bring an old man back to his glory days. The good old times, his whole life still lay ahead of him, and the greatest adventures were yet to be. God, don't you know better than to sneak up on your elders like that, young'un? Trying to send me back to an early grave? Send me to an early grave? Well, not early as such. But don't tell me, I can see it from the look at you. You're an adventurer and accomplished one in that, yes? May not be graybeard as I am, but I reckon you're a memory or two you'd be keen on to remembering. So let's say you join me for a while before you return to the road. After all, sometimes reflecting on the past can be just what you need to discover the path you'd forge into the future. Alright, New Game Plus unlocked. You now have access to New Game Plus system. New Game Plus allows you to relive the adventures of the past by replaying previous quests with your current character data. To replay all quests with New Game Plus, open the New Game Plus interface, locate under Duty in the main menu, and select the chapter you wish to experience anew. Please note the special rules and conditions will apply when you are playing quests with New Game Plus. For detailed information, please review the help text in the New Game Plus menu. Hey, Nedrick. Whoa. Ghost of Amdapor. Nedrick Ironheart has information that is certain to set your heart to racing. You don't mind me asking, and it seems to me you've been wanting for stimulation of late. Aye, the air of torpor about you is quite palpable. Adventurers are as next kin to explorers, my friend. Like us, you need regular doses of excitement, else you'll like to shrivel up and die. I would hate to see that happen to you, so I'll tell you the place that will surely set your heart racing. Amdapor Keep. 'Tis a ruined fortress situated to the south, in the South Shroud, dating back to the 5th Astral Era. The thought of delving into the past sets your loins afire. The keep will surely serve to quench it. The entrance is watched by a wood whaler named Maxine. Give her my name and she will tell you all you need to know. Alright, more unlocks. The Weaponsmith of Legend. Hendrik appears concerned about your equipment. How fares the adventuring of late? Your gear holding up against the rigors of the trade? Make no mistake, my friend, the quality of your weapon may well prove the difference between life and death. If you're serious about such things, there's someone I can introduce to you. Her name is Rona. She is a collector of all manner of rare artifacts. She just might have something in her stock to suit your martial prowess. Rona used to do business in Olda, but has since relocated to Revenant's Toll, so it's nearer to the ancient ruins from which she derives her livelihood. Should you ever have reason to go there, you'd do well to pay her a call. Is that the relic weapon? The greatest story never told. Wee, flying bike! I was this valiant heart. Neuroverse is filled with countless mysteries, but there is only one which valiant heart wishes to solve. Elements? Wheels? Bah, it's gibberish. Utter gibberish. As I live and breathe, a warrior of light. I haven't seen your like in years, not since Bloody Cart, no, certainly. I see you refuse to confirm or deny my assessment, keeping a low profile, are we? Very well, should speak to this of no one. By the way, my name is Valiant Heart. A pleasure to meet you, my lady. Look at us, two veterans, burdened and experienced beyond common man's ken. I say we should be friends, you and I. Then I shall share with you my reason for being here, and in so doing deepen our bond. Tell me, have you heard of Winebaud? He was an explorer of some renown 10 years ago, though he regrettably retired and passed on not long ago. It is said that he discovered a treasure worth 100 million gil. That's right, 100 million gil. Winebaud called it the most precious secret of Lalafuto III, who was Sultan of Baladia some 700 years ago. Just think what we might do with such a treasure. I say we, for should you and me in my search, I would gladly share their spoils. What say you? To choose under this, you will receive no guidance from the journal or the duty list. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. It may be unwise to rely on other adventures for assistance, as their clues and objectives may differ from yours. The path your quest may take and the rewards you may receive are unknown. In knowing this, will you follow in the footsteps of Winebaud and seek out the treasure of Lalafuto III? Sure. Of course you will. Only a great fool would turn her back on phenomenal wealth and everlasting glory. Now then, to the task at hand. Upon the statue, the Sign King has written a message, left to us by Winebaud himself, which I believe will lead us to treasure. Last, it is encoded, and deciphering is no small feat. See for yourself, I have only finished the first passage. And what is worse, the contents are nigh unintelligible. It appears to be a riddle, but beyond that I cannot say, and so I would turn to you. If you solve the riddles I suffer, then together we can claim the treasure of Lalafuto III. A simple arrangement, yes? Then let's begin at once. Look to the statue for the first riddle. Yeah, let's head over here for Amdapor Keep. Oops, I guess I should have looked at the first part of that quest there. Let's fly on Carby. Yeah, I think the bike was only for the ground mount speed. And it doesn't matter now, so I can use other mounts. Hi, Maxine. And here in Nedrick's mission, then you must not be without skill. That said, it is my duty to warn you of the dangers that await. The fortress was built by the Amdapor, ancient people who rose to power upon arcane knowledge. During the heyday of their civilization, they built magnificent structures such as this. The last splendor has long since faded into memory, and the keep has become a lair for the Lambs of Dalamud, a doomsday cult. Some of the cultists have even succeeded in summoning Void Scent, and we would always welcome capable adventurers who would be willing to keep their numbers in check. Alright, all done. Open up Amdapor Keep. Amdapor Keep unlocked. New regular duty. Anyways, you're supposed to look at this message that just teleport away. Oh, carvings. The wheel must turn anew. Fire, lightning, water, earth, ice, wind. And then you can, rearrange these to... Alright, so these can be rearranged to give a name of a location. This one looks like Thal's Respite. Then you head to Ul'dah, over to the Thaumaturge's Guild, and talk to Yayaroku. You speak of ancient Balladia. It would be my pleasure to converse with a fellow student of history. Wait, this isn't about Mindball's message, is it? He must be another wide-eyed treasure hunter searching for the lost treasure of Lalafuto III. Mindball was a skilled storyteller, and you would be forgiven for thinking his tales were all true. Even now, I cannot say if he was lying to us or himself. Let me say you deciphered his message. Very well, let us hear it. Fire, lightning, water, earth, ice, wind. The wheel must turn anew. The 6 elements, but the order is wrong. The spark of lightning ignites when it strikes, and thus fire is born. The heat of fire renders to ash all that it touches, and thus earth is born. The density of earth shuns sun and harvest cold, and thus ice is born. The armor of ice melts away, and thus water is born. The moistness of water mists and rises, and thus wind is born. The gusts and sighs of winds gather clouds, and thus lightning is born. A passage from essence and permutations, in case you were unaware. Anyway, I have no idea what Mindball meant to say. Do you actually have to speak to him? Anyway, I have to go to Eastern Thanalin now. Alright, Thal's Respite is right up there. Probably want to be closer to go from South Shroud. Alright, make our way, fly all the way over here. Talk to a novice explorer. How long last does the wheel turn anew? Are you the one for whom I have waited? Praise the 12, Master Mindball told me it might be years, even decades until one came. If someone came, but I swore an oath, so I couldn't. You don't understand, this is also exciting, but you're not here for that or for me. You're here for the treasure, aren't you? This is Master Mindball's journey. It belongs to you now. No, that's not true. It was always yours. You had yet to claim it, is all. Keep it close, Spell Explorer. This is only the beginning. Just realized my pet bar is way the fuck over here. Hello, I solved the first part. He returned. Tell me, when you solved Mindball's riddle, where did it lead you? The Journal Explorer himself? I knew I was right to trust in you. I'm news to share as well, though it's not quite as uplifting. I've deciphered another message only to find myself confronted with another inscrutable riddle. But I'm sure you'll have no trouble with it, given how quickly you deduced the answer to the first one. You'll find my translation next to the message as before. I'm counting on you, my puzzle aficionado. Alright, what do we got here? Strange characters. 260... Jesus. Jahel knows her sums. Alright, so now we go to North Shroud. Now we look for that NPC we need. Ah, there they are inside this building. What's up, Jahel? Oh, Limmer carved a riddle on a statue and included my name along with it. I ought to be flattered, but I'm just confused. The sums nonsense reminds me of all the times he argued with me over his bill. Time and time again, I would have to show him the calculations, and when I was finished, he would always apologize in the same queer way. I learned the letters of mathematics, but last not the grammar. I don't know why. A simple sorry would have sufficed. Anyways, the numbers that I were given were, 2605, 1608, 2518, 418, 9, 620. And those correspond to the letters of the alphabet, like A is 1, B is 2, etc. And spelling out spells Zephyr Drift for Middle Lenosha. There's Zephyr Drift down there. So how much of the area does Zephyr Drift cover? Aha! I found question marks. Interacting with question marks. Magic runes float across your eyes, assuming familiar shapes. Secret treasure and truth, I congratulate and bid you welcome. Who are you, I wonder, and why have you come this far? What drives you to solve my riddles, and what do you expect to find? I must wonder what kind of man I was as well. Doubtless you have heard stories, some more flattering than others, but I've rambled enough, and you must be rewarded. Allow me to share with you a verse written by my favorite poet. Clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Obsession consumes me, a thirst for the taboo. Hello, finding the clue. A message written in magic runes? Amazing, though the content was rather disappointing. Now that I think on it, I was expecting a clue to the treasure's location. I almost forgot I finished translating another riddle. Why don't you go and take a look? And carved upon the statue, a series of strange letters. Next time, written in chalk, you find Valiant Heart's latest translation. Under blah footpaths, members of the Marauders Guild understand the importance of etiquette. Alright, off to the Marauders Guild. Hi, Scholar Marauder. Alright, what am I looking for here? Treaties on cultivating interpersonal relationships and influencing others catches your eyes. You open it to the bookmark page and take note of an underlined passage. A deliberate display of emotion as befits the situation can be effective in deepening your relationships with others. I forgot to look at this better. This tells you the emote you have to use. Under Tranquility's Footpath, so S-O-F-U-R. No, R-U-O-F-O-S-Q-R-U. There's an I in there somewhere, but it's F-U-R-I-O-U-S. It's F-U-R-I-O-U-S, Furious. And the Marauders Guild one tells you to do it at Camp Tranquil. Means the bridge. Is there anything, any sort of indicator? Oh, there's the question marks. Furious with it. Magic runes float across your eyes, assuming familiar shapes. Secret treasure and truth, I must congratulate you once more. Let us celebrate the latest accomplishment with another verse from my favorite poet. Perchance we meet in public, he be not a beguiler, ply me not with honeyed words, and spare me glances alluring. Alright, valiant heart. There's more clues. Hey, you had to do what to trigger the message? I know one had some skill with magics, but that beggars belief. Curious aside, why is he continuing to spout poetry? Bah, never mind. For now, let's focus on the next riddle, which I've just finished translating. It's waiting for you. Card upon the chalk. Card upon statue, series, strange characters, like them written in chalk. If sword plus sword equals dagger, then return to me with an S or O. The master of the markets has my list. Alright, back to Limsa. You have to go to your home nation's respective market. And I'm talking to Swazblate. Hi, Swazblate. One morning, madam, why about list? Pray let me think a moment. It's been several years, unless I've been mistaken, but there was a man by that name who begged assistance in procuring supplies. With luck, his list may still be, aha! Pearl, fluorite, malachite, choker. Sunstone, earrings, ring, bracelet. Rather vague to say the least. I would have requested more information, but I haven't seen him since that day. So sword plus sword equals dagger is a math thing. You can see on the wiki how to do it, but it basically changes the letters to numbers. In which is 78321 plus 78321 equals 156642. Or what the letters and the numbers translate to. So I want the S of O, so I want the 7 of 3. So 3 is malachite. Malachite ring. I'll just make one quickly. I was going to need one of these. I may not be the most educated man, but even I know that arithmetic uses numbers, not letters. Equip your malachite ring. Inspect the message card upon the statue. Blah blah blah. Sword plus sword. As you linger near the strange markings, your jewelry begins to glow uncomfortably warm. Wait and see if anything happens? Sure. Magic runes flow across your eyes, assuming familiar shapes. Secret treasure and truth, you are clever indeed. I pray you appreciate this next verse as much as I. Ere long this torment must end. Together we must be. Renounce all I would, but we must be more discreet. Alright, valiant fart. You saw something, didn't you? Tell me everything. Everything! Hey, again he includes a verse of poetry. Gods, why must he be so obtuse? Why can't I just tell us where it is? I don't know what to do. I finished deciphering the remaining portion of his message and just read it. Irrespective of the lives we lead, we are often defined by our beginnings and endings. The poet understood this, so do I, and so must you. Secret treasure and truth, I have given you the key. The lock lies before you behind my obfuscations. It's a story, you see, but not the one we were told. You mentioned the poet, so perhaps his verses contain a clue? I keep turning them over in my head, but to no avail. Okay, the first verse, you look at the first letters, C-O, and the ending, G-O. C-O and G-O. And this one, P-P, and then R-G. So C-O-P-P and G-O-R-G. And then so copper, and then G-O-R-G-E-T, Gorget. Why do you seek the treasure? Let's just say that during my enlistment in the flames, I picked up a few bad habits, expensive habits. Really though, what does it matter if we find it? We'll both be richer than Lord. Really though, what does it matter if we find it? We'll both be richer than Lord Lolorito. All right, I happen to have a copper Gorget. And now let's look at this. Back here we have question marks. As you approach the fatal marks, you feel the copper Gorget around your neck begin to glow warm. Magic runes flow across your eyes, assuming familiar shapes. Secret treasure and truth, I can deny you no longer. The most precious secret of Lalafuto III, precious beyond measure, is yours. Reach within and claim your prize. Grinding sound draws your attention to a section of the statue where a small opening has appeared. Oh, what did we find? What was that? The statue! That hole wasn't there before. You saw it, didn't you? The final bill. Then you know where the treasure is. That there in your hands. That is the Sultan's secret treasure. Give it to me. Give it to me. The gods may condemn me, my people forsake me. History judge me a fool. Power and prestige, fortune and finery is all I would forsake for you. My kingdom may crumble. And it goes on like this. Line after line of love poetry. There are not more than words of some lovesick buffoon to his beloved. Over and over he repeats the same hackneyed phrases and is devoured to renounce, to forsake, to abdicate. Abdicate throne. Wait, could it be that this was written by Lalafuto III? Yeah, many believe that the Sultan's wife had him assassinated so that she could claim the throne for herself, though that would seem the most likely explanation. His sudden disappearance remains a mystery to this day. If these poems are to believe, Lalafudo III was madly in love with his paramour and wished to be free of his royal responsibilities. He was plotting to flee the capital in secret and may very well have succeeded. An ambitious courtier could have used these poems to gain favor with the Sultana or her enemies. On one hand, they are arguably evidence that Lalafudo III still lived. On the other hand, one could assert that Memeto the Meek had him murdered for his ultimate betrayal. But why did Waiba claim the treasure was worth 100 million gil? 700 years ago, he would have been right, but the nation of Belladia is no more. And there's something written here in a different script. I love that we'll go through the ages. Truly, there is not more precious in all creation. All those riddles, all those clues, all for this? Hey, you thrice damned son of a whore! I can't pay off my debts with with poetry. All right, thanks for 10 gil. And shrug. Oh well. The rest of the story. Alright, let's go to more donuts. All the way to the upper end here. Hi, Rowena. For an addict, are you? Then you must be an adventurer of some skill. My business relies on capable people such as you. It's just for the goodwill I'm going to share with you a morsel of information. There's this bloke named Geralt. Makes his living weapons and armor and whatnot. They say his skill is the finest in all realm. Might be has gone into his head though. Folks don't take the man if you get my meaning. Oh, and he likes a drink and all. Bloody Barg himself in the forge, though. As a young lad, he was cast out on his ear by the master for crime of craft and finer wares, and that while pissed drunk. Ever since he's roamed here and there, earning his keep day to day. I've known Geralt ever since I landed in this business. Ain't seen him for a while, though, and the last time I did, the old fool had tears in his eyes and snot dripping from his nose. Fallen on hard times, he said, asking for a bit of coin to tide him over. Never paid me back, neither. Couldn't say for sure where he is now. Seemed to remember hearing he was in the Black Shroud, putting up at Hersmill or someplace. He might do well to commission his work. He'll even reforge the relics of old if you make it worth his while, and there ain't no other in Erosia as can do that. If it's relics you care to know about, I have a promise of payment that might catch your fancy. It don't look like much, but I'll get old Geralt to fire up his forge. That much I promise. I gotta help you here anyways, because there's some daily shit I gotta do. Hi, Geralt. You have a payment to make. Got business with me, have your venture? Then there'd better be corn or drink in it. Otherwise, bugger off back to where you came from. Restoration working on a weapon, you say? How it makes you think I'd fire up the forge for a grimy old... Here's the promise. Ye gads, where in the Seven Hills did you get that promise of payment? I ain't got no coin, I tell you. Nay, not a single bloody gil. Cause just look at me and how far I've fallen. Me, the greatest weaponsmith of our age, hammering out dints and kettles to pay off a tavern debt. And can you even begin to grasp my humiliation, can ya? But of course you can. Why'd I even bother asking? Alright, I'll restore your bloody weapon. Just get that goddamn slip of paper out of my sight. Alright, thanks. The quest of Relic Reborn is now available. The quest can only be taken as one of the following jobs. In order to accept Relic Reborn, you must complete the level 50 quest for one of the previously mentioned jobs. Each job has its own Relic Reborn quest, to complete which will earn you the relic weapon for that job. Please note that you can only undertake a Relic Reborn quest at one Relic Reborn quest at any given time. If you wish to acquire a different relic weapon, you must either complete or abandon the current quest. It also opens up some extra trials. I'll have to come over here and talk to Sizzle and the Lala friend. Hello. Sizzle appears concerned for the well-being of one of his crew. The crafting portion of this quest is recommended for Dustbelt Land level 3 and above. Squawk! A task for you, Sizzle has. The Sizzle's crew, mechanical engineer by name of Bozo Edwan, there he is. Left camp to acquire component materials for engine, Bozo did, but return he does not. Without vital part for propulsion system, continue with construction we cannot. Squawk! Search for missing Bozo and drag him back here. Salsa would, went somewhere to south, engineer did. Yes, somewhere south. Some of these deals actually have combat in them. Level 41. Do most people not level their crafters until level 41? Hello, the exact. Aiding. I hope there's no enemies with this one. Oh, cutscene. What's going on with the exact? Squawk, Bozo's arm. Stay back? Come at Chief Turtle's orders you have? Yep. No, I'm with you. Be caught by others, for this one will. Yet try to flutter free, do you? Hard to fly on broken wing, yes? Finish our game with you, we have not. Enough fun you have had. Miss your fawning presence, your goddess will. Squawk, such insolent screeching, make self-target for torment, you do. Enough pointless resistance. Time to rejoin flock and devote yourself to divine Gruid, it is. What the fuck do you want? Where'd you come from, No Feathers? This one's pet, are you? Seize your glaring or snap your arm too, Chieftain will. What an asshole. Go, return to Slimmy Sizzle and give a message, you shall. Cease the skulking about in forest, he must. Or find himself and crew buried beneath boughs, he will. Answer now to Goddess, all Ixal do. Divine Garuda, terrible and beautiful Garuda. And fucking crazy. Alright, bye guys. Pant. glad that they tired of their own sport, I am. Based at logging grounds, that chieftain is taking actions of Ehcatl 9 as personal insult he has. Buzzle's arm useless, it is. Ruined Buzzle for his craft they have. Wish to rely on featherless one, Buzzle does not, but take these materials you must. Necessity for crafting high quality engine component they are. Squawk. Without components, cerulean propulsion engine remains incomplete. Build vibration absorbing cushioning we must. Artisan you are, yes? Leave this task in your hands, Buzzle shall. At place you people call Tree Speak Stables, find well-equipped workshop you will. Unlike Buzzle, need for sneaking in and using at night you have not. Squawk burn like Fireball's arm does. Go for this one, must do what Buzzle cannot. Forgot that you have to go all the way across the fucking globe just to get use these workshops. Hello, I require your workshop. Greetings, crafting facility here. Tree Speak Stables is primarily for the purpose of forging tools for the stable hands, but our doors, assuming we had any, are open to all. Propulsion component materials? I see you have some quality materials you wish to process. Our workshop may not be located in fancy establishments, but I will personally vouch for the integrity of each and every piece of equipment. Now, having inspected your materials, I believe I have calculated the optimum amount required to craft the component you have in mind. I shall hold on to the excess while you work your synthesizing magic. Propulsion engine component needed high quality. I mean, this doesn't seem like a hard task at all. Like, literally done. And you can do it at level 3. I'm at level 55. And I got to that level just by doing all the levs once. And only doing a single turn-in for the triple turn-in ones. Anyway, Sizzle, here you go. Word from Monaco Sizzle how it was. Returned and explained all Bozel did. Snapping of bones, nasty chieftain's threats. Prevent Monaco from crafting component, Sizzle feared he would. But I have it done. Very good, very good. Oh, Monaco had 2 beakfuls of gratitude, Sizzle does. First for finding Bozel and second for crafting engine component. Being tended for injury, Bozel is. Short-sighted thugs. They can pray all day to Goddess, but grow back flying feathers it will not. Yet air in abundance they have, right there between their own ears. Squawk. This Goddess, you speak of worshipping the primal Garuda, right? Yes? Worship, yes. No means of mechanical propulsion have balloons. Slave to whims of wind they are. To control direction of their vessels, make use of enchanted air stones. They do infuse with blessing to Garuda, these artifacts are. Those stone creates wind, wind moves balloons. Simple concept, but efficient and effective. It is not. And always costly gifts of Goddess are. Squawk, feathered demon. Promise Ixal much Goddess does, but work only to satisfy Garuda's cool desires. Sizzle's people do. Answer their fervent prayers, Goddess never will. That is why Ehcatl 9 broke ties with Garuda. Rely on own skill and perseverance we shall. Prefer to adopt featherless one's technology we do. That explains the hostile attitude of the logging grounds chieftain. He sees the Ehcatl 9 as heretics and betrayers of their own kind. Yes, think us worst kind of Ixal they do. I also intend to lie at feet of Tatarama's chieftain we do not. Fly we shall, fly beyond the clouds. Yet take much more time now it will. Wait until Buzzle's arm is healed we must. Draft technical designs for Delzoquala and no one else can. So if you need someone to draft airship designs, then I am your Lalafell. Training you say you have, but what of patience, or of dedication? Regret making offer lightly you will. I am as serious as I've ever been. In fact, I have already started drafting improvements to your engine assembly. By incorporating my ideas, I believe you can reduce the weight of the propulsion system by 20% while still retaining its current power output. Toy with our dream you must not. Should Tataramu's designs be flawed, use skin for covering vessels' wings, says a will. Trust me. Tataramu draws designs and Monica crafts components. Very odd indeed. Sizzle's crew has become... So be it. Now official members of Ehcatl 9 you are. Continue reaching for sky we shall. Hooray for Team Lalafell. Oh, what's going on now? Tribal quest complete. Reputation up. Recognized. New tribal quest. Is this place improving? Yep, balloon is improving. Thanks to your diligent efforts, constructing the Zezel Khan's tail assembly has begun. Continue assisting the Ehcatl 9 to see the airship hybrid reach completion. Alright, better friends. Alright, so I think that's enough for now. There was a lot of cutscenes because I finished the game for the first time. Alright, so next time, I guess, more side quests. Thanks for watching! Did you like this video? If you did, like it, leave a comment, and share it. You can click on the left button to subscribe, and the right button to watch more Lalafell adventures. Thanks for watching!